Welcome to our channel, your ultimate destination for exploring the world's most fascinating and mysterious places. From ancient legends to unexplained phenomena, we dive deep into stories that spark curiosity and wonder. Today, we're taking you on a journey across the globe to uncover the top 10 most mysterious places on Earth. Places where nature, history, and the unknown collide in ways that still baffle scientists, explorers, and adventurers alike. You'll discover burning craters that have been aflame for decades, forests with trees bent in eerie shapes, villages that vanished without a trace, and secret military bases shrouded in conspiracy. Whether you're a history buff, a mystery lover, or just someone who loves a good story, this countdown promises to captivate your imagination and keep you on the edge of your seat. So, get comfortable, hit that subscribe button, and let's unlock the secrets of our mysterious world together. Ready? Let's begin. Top 10. Lake Natron, Tanzania. Hidden in the northern reaches of Tanzania, near the Kenyan border, lies a lake that defies nature itself. It's red. It's deadly. And it has the power to turn animals into stone. This is Lake Natron, one of the most hostile environments on Earth. The appearance. From above, Lake Natron looks like blood spilled across the African landscape. The intense red and orange hues are due to salt-loving microorganisms that thrive in its alkaline waters. But it's not just the color that's strange. When animals die near or in the lake, something eerie happens. Their bodies are preserved, not decomposed, preserved, as if frozen in time. Why does it happen? Lake Natron's water is incredibly alkaline, with a pH of nearly 10.5, comparable to ammonia. The lake's high levels of sodium carbonate and other minerals create an environment that can burn the skin and eyes of most animals. When creatures fall into the lake, the salty chemical makeup calcifies their bodies. They dry out rapidly, turning into statues. Photographer Nick Brandt famously captured these stone animals, birds and bats frozen in haunting poses. The Flamingo Mystery. But here's the twist. While Lake Natron is deadly to most, it's a sanctuary to one creature, the flamingo. Thousands of lesser flamingos breed here each year. They've adapted to the hostile environment, feeding on the very microorganisms that give the lake its color. Their tough skin and specialized feeding allow them to thrive, where almost nothing else can survive. It's a bizarre paradox. Death for some, life for others. Cultural and environmental impact. Locals view the lake with a mix of awe and fear. It's often called a gateway to another world, a place where the line between life and death blurs. Despite its danger, the lake plays a crucial role in preserving biodiversity, especially for flamingos. Top 9. The Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. In the heart of Turkmenistan's Karakum Desert lies a fiery pit so massive and surreal, locals call it the Door to Hell. It has been burning non-stop for over half a century, and no one knows when it will stop. The location and appearance. By day, it looks like a massive crater, 230 feet wide and 65 feet deep, glowing with intense orange flames. By night, the glow can be seen from miles away, lighting up the desert like a portal to another world. The air is thick with the smell of burning gas. It's beautiful and terrifying. In 1971, Soviet geologists were drilling for natural gas in the Karakum Desert. But the ground beneath them collapsed, forming a massive sinkhole. Toxic methane gas began leaking from the crater. To prevent an environmental disaster, they set it on fire, expecting it to burn out in a few weeks. But it never stopped. More than 50 years later, it still burns. The mystery and impact. What fuels it for so long? The exact reserves of natural gas below the surface remain unknown. Scientists have visited, but even they can't predict when, or if, the fire will ever go out. In 2010, Turkmenistan's president ordered the crater to be sealed, but it never happened. Today, it remains one of the world's most mysterious man-made disasters, and a strange tourist attraction. A flaming pit in the middle of nowhere, burning endlessly under the stars. The door to hell is a chilling reminder that sometimes the earth itself pushes back. Would you dare to stand at the edge? Top 8. The Devil's Kettle, USA. In the heart of Judge C.R. Magny State Park in Minnesota, USA, there's a waterfall with a mystery that science still can't explain. A place where half the water flows normally and the other half vanishes into the earth. No one knows where it goes. The Split. The Brule River flows through the forest, peaceful and unassuming, until it reaches the falls. Here, the river splits in two. One half cascades down into a normal waterfall, joining the rest of the river downstream. But the other half plunges into a deep, dark hole in the rock, known as the Devil's Kettle, and disappears without a trace. Where does it go? That's the question scientists and visitors have been asking for decades. Failed experiments. Over the years, researchers have tried everything to trace the water's path. They've poured dye, ping-pong balls, and even GPS trackers into the kettle. But nothing has ever resurfaced. No color in the water downstream, no floating objects recovered, no signals from tracking devices. It's as if the water simply vanishes. Some believed the water entered an underground cave system. Others suspected a deep fissure leading directly to Lake Superior, but no one could prove it. Theories and updates. In 2017, a team of hydrologists proposed a more grounded explanation. They suggested that the water doesn't vanish. It re-emerges somewhere downstream through porous rock layers. Their tests showed the river's total flow before and after the falls was roughly the same. But still, no one has seen where it comes back out. So the mystery lives on. Top 7. Crooked Forest, Poland. Hidden in the quiet countryside of western Poland lies a place that defies explanation. A grove of over 400 pine trees, each one bent at a strange, identical curve near its base. This place is known as the Crooked Forest, and for decades it has puzzled scientists, historians, and travelers alike. The strange shapes. At first glance, it looks like something out of a fantasy film. The trees, planted in the 1930s, all grow with a sharp 90-degree bend before curving back upright, as if something forced them into that shape. What's even more bizarre? The rest of the surrounding forest grows perfectly straight. It's not just a few trees, it's hundreds, all twisted in the same direction. Theories behind the mystery. So what caused this unusual phenomenon? Some believe it was a farming technique. Perhaps the trees were bent intentionally to harvest curved wood for boats or furniture. Others say it was heavy snowfall that flattened the young saplings, which then grew back toward the sun. But if that's true, why did it only affect this one grove? Then there are the stranger theories, ones that speak of strange energy fields, magnetic forces, or even supernatural causes. A living mystery. To this day, there is no confirmed answer. The original farmers or foresters who may have planted and shaped these trees are long gone and left no records behind. Now, the Crooked Forest remains one of nature's unsolved puzzles. Visitors walk among the trees with wonder, curiosity, and sometimes unease. Top 6. The Bermuda Triangle, Atlantic Ocean. Between the southern coast of Florida, the islands of Bermuda, and Puerto Rico lies a vast area of ocean, calm, blue, yet cloaked in fear. It's known as the Bermuda Triangle, a place where ships and planes vanish, often without a trace. Over the past century, this triangle has claimed hundreds of vessels, but what makes it so deadly? Disappearances and strange events. The legend began with Flight 19 in 1945. 5 U.S. Navy bombers vanished during a training mission. The rescue plane sent to find them, it vanished too. No wreckage, no bodies. Then came the stories of cargo ships disappearing in calm weather. Airliners lost from radar with no distress call. Sometimes survivors spoke of malfunctioning compasses, strange clouds, or sudden turbulence. Even modern GPS and communication systems have failed here. Scientific theories versus myth. Some believe the triangle is a paranormal hotspot linked to aliens, underwater cities like Atlantis, or time warps, but scientists offer more grounded theories. Rogue waves as tall as 100 feet, methane gas eruptions from the seafloor, powerful underwater currents and sudden storms, or simply human error. Still, none of these fully explain why navigation systems fail or how entire vessels disappear without leaving debris. The mystery endures. Despite decades of research, the Bermuda Triangle remains an unsolved mystery. Ships still sail through it, planes still fly above, most pass safely, but the fear lingers. What makes this corner of the Atlantic so dangerous, or so misunderstood? And that wraps up part 1 of our journey through the world's most mysterious places. But there's more. Much more. In part 2, we'll uncover even deeper secrets, places shrouded in darkness, myths, and unexplained phenomena. So, if you're ready to keep exploring the unknown, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, because part 2 is coming soon. And trust us, you won't want to miss it.